Hi, my name is Carter Nelson. I am a sophomore at the University of Minnesota College of Science and Engineering, seeking a major in mechanical engineering. Right now, I am currently enrolled in a class EE1301, or Introductory to Computer Systems. I'm here to talk about what my thoughts are on the class. My thoughts are, I actually really like it. From what I heard about EE1301 before this year was that it's actually kind of a slacker class. It was really easy. It had a few tests. The tests were easy. The labs were even easier. But this year we actually got a new professor. He was brought in to revamp the class and make sure people are still really interested in seeking electrical engineering as a major. And I really like what he did with the class. There are labs, and what it used to be, labs were just purely C and C++ programming. But what they did this year is about 1/3 of the labs are C and C++ programming, while the other 2/3 are actually programming and engineering using open source program and platform called Arduino. Arduino, I really like it. It's really easy and it's really good introductory into engineering. While the lectures aren't really broad about C and C++ programming, it actually goes over tiny little details that are easy mistakes that a lot of people make, and it's just really trying to get you into the wording and language of C and C++, the differences and what wording you need to use and when to use punctuation, so it's really helpful. Today I'm going to be talking about a Arduino project called the InterActive stoplight. You can find labs and manuals about it on the Arduino forum or online, and it's pretty easy, but this video we're going to be going over the code in detail. We're going to go through steps of how you build it, and then I'm going to show you the final project. My aspirations for the future, once I get my degree in mechanical engineering, is to hopefully go to med school after that. If I don't go to med school, I want to get a job in the biomedical engineering field, either working on pacemakers or stents, or I actually kind of have this dream of actually working with prosthetics, more actual like electrical prosthetics, like mechanical or like robotic prosthetics for the future. I know they're being worked on right now, and I just kind of want to get into that field. Hopefully I can think of something very innovative in the prosthetic world and make a bunch of money off of that. But for the future, right now my goals are to finish my degree in mechanical engineering, try to get in med school. If that does not work, go into the biomedical engineering field, either honestly anywhere just for the start, and then hopefully move my way onto prosthetics, where that's where I see myself. The reason why I chose mechanical engineering is because we actually do offer a biomedical engineering field here, but it's brand new and it's not very reputable right now. It's still in its kind of testing area, and if you go into mechanical engineering is really, it's more of like just a general engineering. It gives you, definitely at the University of Minnesota, it gives you a basis of programming, gives you a basis of electronics, gives you a basis of physics, chemistry, everything. So that's why a lot of 3M, Medtronic, St. Jude, all of them, they don't really actually look for biomedical engineers. They actually look for electrical engineers and mechanical engineers. So it was smarter to go into the mechanical engineering section, where it opens a lot more doors for me, while also keeping open doors in biomedical engineering too. Alright, so first let's go over the code. As you can see, first we are initiating all the pins, the LED pins and the button pins right here, and the delay right here. That's what you want to do always when you're building code for Arduino. Keep it very, very clean, and you won't get like any errors, or if you do, you'll be able to find them. So yeah, first initialize everything you have right there, and then in your void setup, Right here, this is just where you're declaring all your outputs and your inputs. Right here, you can see that you have your car red, car yellow, car green. Those are going to be your traffic light, your red, green, and yellow. And then your ped red and ped green. Those are your pedestrian red and green lights. And your button right there as your input, and then your lights, all your LEDs are going to be outputs, while your button's going to be an input because that's what you're pressing. And then after, when you press that input, all the lights are going to be doing that, and that's what's going to be our output. Right here, these digital right lines right here, this is pretty much just what it starts off with. This is like when you plug it in, when it all starts working, what you're going to see is you're going to see the car green light on and the pedestrian red light on. All the other lights are going to be off. Alright, so your void loop, this is your main loop, this is your main function right here. This is where you put everything in here. Right here states that right here, the void change lights, this is right where your function actually starts. It says, like, right when you press the button, right when you press the button, it changes from the car green goes low, the car yellow turns on, and then it delays for 2,000 milliseconds. Then next, it'll say the car yellow goes off, the car red goes on. Next after that, the pedestrian red goes off, the pedestrian green goes on. Then delay cross time, that'll give you the 50 milliseconds, or yeah, 5,000 milliseconds actually. Then in this for loop, this is where right after the cross time, after that cross time ends, the pedestrian green light goes from on to off, and then the pedestrian red light goes on, and then the car yellow will go on, and then the car red will go on, and the car yellow will go off. So it's just switching back to the original start. So it goes from red, yellow, green on the cars, or it goes from green, yellow, red for the car lights, and then it goes from red to green pedestrian. And when the pedestrian goes from green to red, the car lights go from red, yellow to green. And we'll show you this exactly when we build it. Alright, so here's the final project. I saved just a little time and built it right now. You can pause this video at any time and look at it. I'll show better views of it so you can see. But what you got is you got your pedestrian red and green lights. You got your button right here. You got your car, your traffic green, yellow, and red right here. And what happens when you press this button right here, you see car goes to yellow, then red, pedestrian goes to green. After a certain amount of time, the green flashes, turns to red, car goes yellow, then back to green. And then it just resets. So if you press the button again, let's just show here. Oh, missed it. Just goes through the same loop over and over again. Now to build this, it's actually very simple. You'll just need one momentary switch. You'll need 2 green LEDs, 1 yellow LED, 2 red LEDs, and then you'll need 6 150 ohm resistors. They don't need to be exactly 150 ohms, but you just want to put a resistor on those LEDs just so they don't fry out. You'll also need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 wires. you'll have each one of those resistors will have to go to one end will be going to the inputs right here on the Arduino board. Right here, you'll see. So I made it so the blue wires, those are all the traffic wires. They're going into those inputs of 12, 11, and 10. The pedestrians are those orange wires, which are 9 and 8. And this yellow one is the input, which is the button, which is a yellow wire. And then back here you have on the 5 volts and the ground, right there, you have the black wire for the ground, this one right here, and the red wire for the 5 volts. Going in over here, you have your positive and your negative, of course, and then you can see, I'll show a better lineup. Each one of those end resistors plugs into the high part, or the rounded edge of the LED, and that goes to the inputs, or the outputs I should say, and then the other side of the LED is going to grounds. Well, everything else like that is the same except for the button right here. You see, the right side of the button, since this is an input, it doesn't go to, you need an input that goes to the voltage, the 5 volts right there. And then you also have a resistance that goes to the ground, and then you also have the input wire right here. So here's a backup. Right here you can see, show you down. That's the final project. Hope this helps. You can pause it at any time in the video to look at my wiring and my setup. It's a very clean setup. Right there. Very clean setup. And I hope this project goes well for you. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's a really fun project. It's really easy. You can, with all the components, you can put together in about 2-3 minutes. The code will take you a little bit longer if you do it by hand. If you know Arduino code, it's a little bit different than C and C++. It'll take you a while, but realistically, this is one project that is really unique. It has a lot of applications into other different projects that you can bring up, and it's really easy to use. It's really easy to do. It's pretty fun. If you do it for little kids, it'll work out. But all in all, easy project. Hope it'll be easy for you. Thanks for watching again. I really enjoyed this. I'll probably post more videos like this. It depends on if I have time. I'm taking summer classes and stuff like that, so I'll try to put up more videos like this. If you guys want it, put it in comments below. If you want the code, I can help you with it if you're having any trouble or with the setup, or if you want to do something a little bit different. Comment below or send me a private message. I'll try to get back to you. Yeah, and for the people that are in my EE class, it was fun. It's been a fun semester. I won't be with you guys since most of you guys are actually electrical engineer majors and I'm a mechanical engineer. I wasn't actually supposed to be in that class, but I took it as an elective. So yeah, hopefully I see you guys around. It was really fun, definitely to my group. I made a group project, and what we actually did is we did a little bit like this actually. We took a code from this. We made a bike helmet that has blinkers on it, a stoplight, and hazards on it that transmit wirelessly through an Arduino on your bike, and you have little triggers on the handles. It's really cool. I might actually put up a video of like that if you guys want it. That one is very difficult. It's actually not that difficult, but we made it to be very difficult, just to get some extra points in the class, hopefully. But yeah, it's been really fun this semester. I'm glad that I took this class. It's made me a better coder and got me really into circuits and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I really enjoyed the class. I hope to see you guys around, and thank you to the professor. It's been interesting, to say the least. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.